It feels good to be just back with my family from family. I'm not sure how it feels yet to be competitive because it's just so different, but at least I get to see so many familiar faces. I think just the break was something that I just loved and needed, and I haven't been doing much, just been training. I've been training more than ever, so it's good. You always have to wear your mask. This one is my very own mask. And you can have on-court coaching from a distance, which is, I might try that out. And yeah, I don't really know all the rules. I guess you can, no handshakes, and 3-ball boys. But I like to do 3 like this.
All right. What's your biggest takeaway from what you just heard?
She's having fun with it, not knowing all the rules. I mean, that's fair because they've changed a little bit, but it'll be fun to see Serena back out there. And I'm happy to see how relaxed she seems to be in terms of her approach and how she's looking at all of this, even talking about not having crowds, not necessarily being used to that. But, I think that the first thing for every player in this situation is the mindset and how they're kind of coming out, what their expectations are, managing that. And Serena looks like she's doing a good job.
Yeah, it seems very comfortable, and that's so important for great players to feel comfortable. A lot of what they work on is based on how they're feeling, and she seems like she's in a good frame of mind. Look, it's not going to take her long. We've seen it so many times in the past where she's taken breaks. She plays so well, so fast. She just needs a couple matches to get comfortable. I have a sneaking suspicion she'll be just fine.
There's no real working her way into this event, though. I mean, Bernarda Pera, top player right out the gate, and then either her sister Venus or Victoria Azarenka.
That's sometimes best, and especially for a player like Serena. We've seen how she competes when the matches get tougher. And I think in this instance, not having to necessarily, think about the pressure as much. She knows she's got to come right out and play good tennis. She's been out, so she's got that additional motivation. I think all of that's going to come together for her to play, really good tennis from the get-go.
I think you're right, Jen, because I think one of the hardest things for great players is going to be one of the switches and one of the adjustments they've got to make. They're going to go to stadiums where there aren't any people, and they're not used to that. I think that's a huge advantage for the players that aren't as prominent to play great players with no one around. I think it's a lot easier. So for Serena, I think to play tough matches right away is really going to kick the competitive drive in very fast, which will be a good thing for her.
We look forward to seeing her in action.